Is day 1307, the Arukh HaShulchan. This week's Arukh HaShulchan is sponsored by Reb John Abram as a schus for Bnei Chaya Mizone. Today we're doing Yerdea, Siman Kuf Tzadi Ches, Nun Gimel to Samach Beis. Nun Gimel. The Kaimas time to go places which are hidden on the body. Going to a passage within the mouth, within the nose, name and deep bomek and deep in the ears. Can't try comes to start with other hidden places. And suchim shevo mayim, but we don't need the water to penetrate them. It says with your flesh and water, it's like your flesh is on the outside, on the surface. I've come to do everything on the outside. Mir royal be a smile, but it has to be suitable for water to get in. Also, it's a case where the maidservant Rebbe went to the mikvah and came up. They found a bone between her teeth. Rebbe go to the mikvah again. Therefore, every woman before she goes to the mikvah has to floss her teeth. That there shouldn't be anything chatzitz in them. Because if she goes to mikvah and something was found where it's clean them, also tefillah is not effective. It's obligatory upon her to check her teeth before she goes to the mikvah. Therefore, women who are upstanding have the custom. They don't eat meat on the day they go to the mikvah. They should because it gets embedded within the teeth more than any other food. Not sure today we have foods like popcorn, which may be even worse. Even though they check and they floss their teeth, they're afraid that a little bit remain and she won't realize it. It's a nice minute. She lost the cake and the makvah. It's obvious that if she didn't do that, she should still go to the mikvah. Shabbos Yotam minig lechol basar. Is to eat meat on Shabbos Yotam. Actually, it's not going to shine nine, but she should be careful to clean her teeth well afterwards. She should not eat anything between washing and toiveling. With buttsteak or b'nei Rosh Hashanah shouldn't be involved. They died the day before with dough or with wax candles, and similar items, things which adhere to the flesh, so it shouldn't cling to her, that is the custom. Okay. Those who say that a base of storing, the hidden place, has to be suitable for water to get in. The hemakom gluim, because the place which are really revealed, but they're covered or they are creased. But things, places which are actually deep inside, absorbed in the body, such as deep in the uterus, etc. It doesn't even have to be suitable for water to get in. Therefore, they paskin for a woman who has a ring inside her genitals for healing. Because it's difficult to remove it for toiveling. It might even be dangerous. If the ring is deep in her womb, place where the organ doesn't reach the time of bia, she can toivel with the ring still in her womb. It's not a chatzitza. That's the psak l'chamaisa. I don't know if we're going to have this in the Arukh HaShulchan, but one of the common issues is temporary fillings, the teeth, braces and such like. And the rule of thumb is generally anything which is going to be in the mouth for less than 30 days is a chatzitza. Anything which is going to be more than 30 days is anything in place in the body. More than 30 days might not be a chatzitza. Anything which is going to be placed for less than 30 days probably is a chatzitza. She didn't wash out the hidden places, based on creased places should be goof on her body inside the upper chotetz, and you found them something which is an obstruction. Tefillah is not successful. If you didn't find out some obstruction, even though she didn't check before she told him, also tefillah is effective. It's not like checking her body and the shampooing of the head. She's where we're going to learn next simon. The low bud cover, low chafafa. She didn't check, nor did she shampoo law, so tefillah. The tefillah is not effective after learning. So the even though we didn't find any obstructions, the Risham Tzoshiva Mayim Mamish. There, the water actually has to enter. The people back really dog the chuf code, and that's so you have to check and clean before. Mashayim Bastarm as opposed to in the hidden places, the Kamatim and the creased places. The tzarech rak royal biasmayin. There should only be suitable water to get in. It's not an impediment as long as you didn't find something which is an actual obstruction. That's from the Shach. But the rest of the body were afraid maybe there was a chatzitza, an obstruction, which fell after she went to the mikvah. I was starting with kamatim, but in the hidden places and the creased places, things don't normally fall. If there was something which a chatzitza that would not fall off, we would have discovered it after the tefillah. That's the name of the bush and Maden Melech. Besides that, those say that the base of storm has to be suitable for water to get in. That's the Rabbanan, so the Rabbanan be the Kula. It's written name is Rebbe, born the Mishnah Melch. But he doesn't like that second explanation because all Yisraelim seem to hold it's the Raisa. Nun Zayin. Because Rabbi says he above. They say it's right. It's a little barco kind of fila. Bang, she didn't check before she was between her teeth, below base of sperm, nor the hidden part places. And after the tefillah, she also didn't check before she got involved with stains and cooked dishes. And then she checked matzah, she found a stone between her bone between her teeth. Or something would be an obstruction in her hidden places. So we assume that we take the lenient attitude. From Minan, we say the beside tefillah came into her after she went to the mikvah. And quote for the Beis Yosef. The v'kula g'daylahi. This is a very great kula. If the halacha of royal bias was as he suggested initially in the last sip, in the second answer, the Rabbanon Shapir havas feigned Rabbanon kula. Okay, we say feigned Rabbanon is a kula. Let's see, but I'm sorry. Aval imu daraisa. The royal bias must be the raisa. Is the raisa? How can we assume a leniency? But say Shlokim said the Taka those who argue. The Shlach named the Rokech. The time, some say the reason is it came in that Torah kilo based the storms ain't so since the Torah itself was lenient by the hidden place that water does not have to penetrate there. Rakoil be only has to be suitable for penetration. So therefore that gives us the capacity to be mako. Also in this respect. It's Lavush. Veni maybe I don't understand. It says that to Tommy turn you Josh. Darish in the time of the crow here from appears to us to be the reasoning. He also goes to Darsha will be as mine. Finally, the House's Torah made a decree that it's got to be suitable for bread to get penetrate. If there's a suffix, we should have to be stringent. So I have to say the came that day so since after she went to mikvah, she was involved in this kind of stuff, which almost certainly causes a that something will cling to her. It's not a reyes, so in fact we found anything. It's not considered to be an impingement of any sort on her assumption of Tara. The suffix, maybe something else caused it, does not override the vadai that she was involved in it afterwards. So we always assume that the prevalent phenomenon took place, not the non-prevalent one. She put her hair in her mouth. I can only do it with my beard, but obviously one can do it with her hair in the head. She held her lips strongly sealed. Strongly sealed lips. She made a fist. Swore it doesn't get in there. Low so it doesn't work. Zel Mishnah Perches the Vos. That's the mission says in Nosna the cups the other now if she put her hair in her mouth or she could made a fist. Push it. It's obvious. Who? The the water didn't go into the hair or into the hand. But when she pursed her lips, and she's stopping, and I guess we can question: is it because it was not suitable for the water to get into her mouth? If one being royal, it has to be suitable for water to get in. Was the reason that because part of her body is the area compressed between the two lips, and the water didn't get penetrate there. There's going to be a ramification. She pursed her lips lightly. Water got in there. But that was only in the lips, not inside the mouth. Perhaps you could say, if it's a weak person's lips, and even the mouth is considered suitable for water to get in. It only possible if she firmly, strenuously closes her lips. No test. It sounds away from the rush. Because it says, she compressed them very strenuously. It seems quite clear. If she did lightly, also the tefillah is effective. From the Rash, seems he's not sure about this. She compressed her lips, to cut off. Anyway, Shabbigas will say that she compresses her lips, so my pee and the water does get into her mouth. Need to be a smile little bit, and true, water doesn't have to get into the mouth. Nevertheless, royal be a smile being has to be suitable to get in her mouth. And that's it sounds like the first shot, L'chumra, that this is a problem because her base of storing was not accessible. But then afterwards he writes, Kart is not is the lotion of a compression. She overly compresses her lips. That's like the rush, not on account of the BS mind. That seems to be what Taisus Anita says. He brings down Lokshan here in the brackets. Now that becomes for sale, because I'm so come to to strenuously grab something. Samach, is daiti. Arjun says the came to Russia or the taste is particularly the refuel mutter. Since them it's obvious if it's done weekly, it's okay. We don't reject their definite perspective. Because the Rash is unclear perspective. Okay, so she does not have to open her mouth. Just her lips should not be sealed tightly. So the Ramban writes that Medina Chatzitza lo tov yosem machmir yosem midai. Because of Chatzitza, a person should not be so machmir. Mechapes achas fekos, and to look for doubts. Kigon atzmai nebi yoser, such as saying, well, she closed her eyes too tightly. Kartzo sebios, so she compressed her lips too tightly. Who can really tell? What he really means say, Shataxik and now we'll see if Kedarka. Anytime you go swimming, how you normally close your eyes and close your lips. Low post suchos lagar may not completely close. Low completely not completely open. Low suchos lagar may not completely open. Chains by see pay vav. And we're going to get back to this. Samachav. Because the baby says you go ches. Lo tel chaz bechaver to be yodea. She has to feel a French and hold on to her with her hand. Time to feel it, and it can't rough so yada unless the friend weakened her grip. So the water can enter where she's holding on. If the friend rinsed her hands with water first, sure, it's okay. Because the moisture that's on her hand connects to the mikveh water. So the Arukh HaShulchan classifies it's only when it's moisture that can make something else moist. You dab your hand in it, you dab your hand in something else, it's going to make that moist. That's a dense connection. But that what she said, she rinsed her hands in the mikveh water. Some say the main thing is that there's water. There be water which is not in the mikveh. Then it connects to the mikveh. But there is still a difference. if she rinses her hands in the mikveh water, even though her flesh is clinging to the flesh of the woman who's going to the mikveh, shapidami. It's okay because she is. Ray Malcolm said, "Ganki double the mikveh." Because those are connected to the mikveh waters. It's one of our friend's hands, which is mikveh water. Presumably, she wasn't showing them, I guess. But if she used water which is already sundered from the mikveh, when I think of a mikveh shim chibur, and then they become mikveh because they're connected to the mikveh. When you put them in, then her hands cannot be clinging to the flesh of the woman who is toiveling. They have to be weaker than her flesh. So it should be some, I'm not sure what it means that. Should be basara. Anyway, there should be, I guess it should be very light. So there's a connection from the mikveh water and the water on her hands. Bracket says, very often. Okay? Even though she went hands in mikveh water, I was wondering about this. The din is not like made mikveh, as long as they're in the mikveh. She took her hand out of the mikveh, they became like water severed from the mikveh. She have sikum custom because she cut them off from the mikveh water. Particularly because then they basically become mayim shuvim. Sound base. The rough say there sounds like if you weaken if she weakened her hand or rinsed hand, it's mutzah even to do deliberately. Came by lashon Torah. So it's the same thing. I have a lashon of Mishnah. Perches and Yikvah Shaninu. They were learning mochis, but on the kalim might be a whole case. Yeah, but somebody did it. Who might be like and he told them to make. Oh no, well no. Okay, it's his word. No, to make. Obviously, he didn't have his hands were not wet. If he meet diach, it's the other mind. This lashon be'evid. If he wounds his hands water, turn it's Torah. He should weaken his grip. Because they and minus the water should enter in sham. Mashal of the evid. Sounds is going to be the evid. Came aboard with the Rambam sham. It seems to be the case of Rambam because when diach yodav also too if she rips his hands, then the feels affected. Mashal can be the evid. Also seems to be the evid. So the Vatican who I have to say that's the case. So the evid. Maybe a susos. You have a place where Tovelis can't be tovel on her own because of fear or some sort of other reason. Then her friend must hold her. Have it to the evid. That's Lorray like the evid. Came the evid shamiyachas. Since they can't do it any other way. Vachi Bruce mean this. Let me say loto chasba chaverta. To friends not older. Except when necessary. Then Elikin Rav saw, as long as the weak is grip, it's effective. And I believe that's the end of today's Arukh HaShulchan.